Welcome back, everyone. This is Murder Pro of Murder Pro Gaming, and we are going to explore Acadia and continue on with our missions.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you.
Kind of makes it sound like Big Brother is always watching, huh?
You come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
That cabin he speaks of is another settlement, so make sure you go there.
Use your help.
All right.
I'm also going to trade up Ada for a Longfellow so that we can level up his affection towards me, so I can get whatever perk he has. Plus, Ada's fucking annoying.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
I need to get all of my things off of her that I really want, and I'll have Longfellow store them.
I hear that you've been trying for years to track down an ancient fog crawler.
That's right.
And now that we made it to Acadia, we can finally cash in our mission of that shipbreaker. Get our weapon, get our experience.
I was saving it for delivering the killing blow to Shipbreaker, but now you should have it.
It's a harpoon gun that gives you 150 damage resistance while you're reloading. That's pretty convenient.
Hey.
What? What's the plan?
Alright, and now that we're done with him, we can make our way inside Acadia. And we'll start our missions here.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog,
this
thought to myself,
awkward-looking gentleman's name is Dima, and he runs Acadia. He started it up to basically make a safe house for all of the synths that have escaped the Commonwealth. There's a long conversation to have with him. I'm skipping that. You don't need it. You'll figure that part out on your own. During that conversation, you'll basically figure out that he wants you to help his chief science officer Faraday and his synth scout Chase. And helping them out will get you in good favor in Acadia.
They use them here for extra parts, if nothing else.
Okay, and Faraday is sending us on a mission to locate some storage drives.
Like something you could handle?
We'll do that in a minute. Pass this persuasion check. Get some more experience.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. I don't know why you'd care. I escaped the Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when Dima needed me.
This guy has a huge hard-on for Dima. You'll figure that out as we go along here. Alright, then we're going to make our way downstairs and off to the right here, and we're going to conversate with Kasumi Nakano, the whole reason we came here in the first place. Because her chicken shit father was too scared to save her on his own, so he sent us.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something. Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Blah blah blah, lots of conversation and another persuasion check, and she just continues to send you on your main mission.
Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and...
She basically does not trust Dima and this place, so she wants us to investigate him by whatever means possible. We have several options to do that. We can talk to Dima, we can gain access to the storage room down here, or we can hack Faraday's terminal. I'm actually going to do all three because I am a slut for points. So that's what we're going to do. If you're wondering what that background noise is while I talk,
swear,
my lovely
someone
wife,
has the key to
Michelle,
that
is
storage
doing the dishes, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Okay, so down the hallway from Kasumi, off to the left, you'll find some storage containers. This one over here needs a
Only
key.
opens with a key.
We'll come back to that later, so don't worry about that. Just collect what you can, and then we're going to make our way to the end of the hall here. Over here there is a terminal to get in, but I'm going to pick the lock so that we can get more points. Because if we do the terminal, we only get points from the terminal, whereas if you pick the lock first, you get points from the lock, and then when you hack the terminal, you'll get points for that too. If you wanted to, you can actually use the terminal to relock the door, and you can pick it over and over for more experience points, but I'm not going to waste my time because the amount of points that you get isn't really worth the trouble that you go through to do that. You can get more points killing stuff out in the world. But I am going to do it once because I like to do it just for fun, honestly, and the few points that I'll get. There wasn't really a whole lot in this room to begin with, but there is some ammo crates and a chest that you can loot. Sometimes these master puzzles take a little bit, but it's just all process of elimination.
That's it.
You can look at that terminal now, but that one's for a mission later, so we'll come back to that. For now, we're going to concentrate on getting in the storage room, because that is one of our main objectives. Basically, we're going to pick the lock, loot the room, and then you'll find a mission marker in there where we can eavesdrop on a conversation between Dima, Faraday, and Chase, and kind of figure out what's going on here.
Got it.
Alright, so now we're just waiting for them to enter the room and start the conversation. As usual, I will be skipping most of that. You guys can do that on your own.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
They have basically figured out that the children of Adam are located in this place called the Nucleus, and there is a submarine that Dima used to live in. And in that place, he has uploaded some of his memories that he's erased. And we'll figure more about that out later.
And the girls are so pretty.
Thanks for that serenade, Longfellow. Next, we're going to make our way back upstairs, and we're going to talk to this guy. His name's Cog. He has a couple legendary items we can get. The first of which is this Recon Marine chess piece. Never mind, I'm on crack. He only has just that one piece, and this guy over here, he has 2 pieces. 2 guns, actually. The first one is Old Reliable, is actually a very good gun. You'll definitely want to take that up. And then the other gun is called Sergeant Ash, which is relatively cheap. So pick both of those up.
Yes.
Next, make your way over to the counter, and you will find this Islander's Almanac that you will receive 10% less damage from radiation-based attacks.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our...
Then we can make our way into the hallway,
You're
and
the one
off
who
to the
lives
left
here.
you'll find
What do you
this
think of it?
Well,
botanist in here. Her name's
I think it's all
Aster,
rather compelling.
and
Hi.
she will give you
Can I
a...
help you?
It's kind of a side mission. It's
I'd like to
basically
help you with your research.
collect
Oh,
resources
Well, that's thoughtful
for
of you.
her, and she'll give you a small
Okay.
amount of caps.
What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster.
That's
I
funny,
have some
that's her
flowers
name.
for you. These will
And that's
do
the flower
nicely.
she wants.
Thank
What a
you.
conceited
As
bitch.
promised. Here are your
Just
caps.
kidding. No, she probably is a bitch. In the back of the room on this barrel, you'll find a note. You can read it if you want to, or you can just put it in your inventory. It's not really that important. Okay, and the last thing we need to do is download Faraday's program out of his computer lab, and that's upstairs, almost right by where you talk to Dima. Make your way back upstairs and it'll be on your right hand side. Just another terminal to hack. I'm not really sure why we have to download the program, because if you notice on the desk there was a holotape labeled Faraday's program to begin with. So, I mean, I'm just going to pick that up and download it to be on the safe side. Not sure, again, why there's 2 options for that, but there you go. Okay, so that concludes the next 3 phases of our main
track
mission,
Kasumi
and
here.
before we leave, we're going to
I'm
talk to
impressed.
Chase
My
here
job is
and
to
get
make
our
sure they
next
all remain safe.
side mission
no
from
matter
her
what.
to kind of get in the good
Understand?
favor of Acadia. Pass this persuasion check and get some more points.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. Hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
She just needs us to track
Hey,
down a missing
Did you need
synth.
something?
And we're
Tell
going to
me
go
about
do
Acadia.
that and
Dima's
the
told
mission
you
for
most of what
Faraday
you need
next.
to know.
And since we're here, we might as well do that option
Hey, Dima.
to
Did you
talk
need
to Dima and let him know that we know what's going down here in Acadia.
Well, I know you left some of your memories.
You'll find that
behind
he is
in an old
actually a big
submarine.
pushover, and you can be
Actually,
completely
I
honest
already
with
have
him
a
about
program.
everything.
I was thorough.
Well,
Quite amusing, really.
I guess that just
He looks
means I
threatening,
picked
but
the
he
right
is
person
not.
for the job.
Oh yeah, and I should have told you this earlier, but if your lockpicking skills aren't very good, there was this key up here for the storage area, but like I said, I like to pick stuff first and then pick the keys up later.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. I'm
The
getting paid
next
for all
main
this,
mission
right?
progression
Don't worry.
is
I
to
have
go
money.
downstairs
Not
and
to
talk
mention
to
the fact that you'll
Kasumi
have
about
whatever
what you found
secrets are
out,
in Dima's earliest memories.
and we'll go
I'll get
from there.
Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
And there's an achievement for our story progression. It sounded like she gave me caps, but it didn't really show the amount there. And then, of course, we got more experience points. The next thing I'm going to do is drop some stuff off of my chest, and then we're going to make our way to Southwest Harbor, and that is where we'll find the storage drives for Faraday. That's his name. There's going to be some trappers here. I think there's probably about 10 of them. Just go through here, take them all out. I don't really need to explain it to you because there's a marker on the map exactly where the storage drives are. So after you've killed everyone, make your way down to the boat and you'll be able to see them real easily.
What was that? That'll teach.
Most of these guys are fairly low level. There are a couple legendary ones whose level will match yours, but if you just take your time, you'll get through it no problem. Okay, so now we're going to make our way down to this boat. You can see the two markers. That's where the storage drives are. There's this chest that you can loot inside the cabin, and then there's going to be another chest here called Victoria's Trunk, and that requires a key. We'll get that key later, and we'll come back and I'll show you how to do that when we need to. So don't worry about that for now. I actually wasted a little bit of time wandering around here looking for a key, and that's not going to happen. Alright, so now instead of going back to Acadia, we're going to go to Far Harbor, and we're going to talk to Brooks and find out some information about that missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right?
Okay, so now he will mark a location on your map, and we're going to make our way there. We can't go directly there, so we're going to go to Beaver Creek Lanes and make our way to the marker. You can see the marker from far away, and basically you're just going to
There's a trail of blood.
Inspect this blood trail. And once we do that, then it's going to start appearing other places. There was a mission before where you had to follow the blood trail and you actually had to see it. I think it's when we got the alien blaster, but this one puts convenient little markers over each point to make it easy for us.
Let me find a pair of socks that don't.
That blood trail is going to lead you here to these cannibals. So have a conversation with them, pass the persuasion check. Gotta put my outfit back on.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
I chose to tell them what they want to hear,
One of the Fog's
except
creatures already
the
attacked
pieces of the
He was
synth
bleeding
back, and then I'm gonna execute them because they're fucking cannibals.
Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
You shall pay for your crimes. I am your judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
Good time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Okay, so now that we got Faraday and Chase's missions out of the way, we'll go back to Acadia and conclude those little side missions.
Yes?
Okay, so approach Faraday,
Storage drives you asked.
tell him you got the
Oh,
drives,
that's great.
he'll allude that there was
Thank
a
you.
third one, and then change the subject real quick. I think I edited it out by mistake, but I think you can get cash from him, so
Hey there.
When you talk to him and when you talk to Chase, make sure you have your
Your
outfit
missing
with the
synth
highest
was
charisma
jumped by
on, and
cannibal
you can talk
trappers.
them up to 400
He didn't
caps.
survive.
It seems to be the payout all the
That
time. They
synth
try to
came
give you
here to live in
200,
peace, and
you
we
tell them
failed
no
him in the
way
worst
like
way
3
possible.
times, and then they give you
It's my
400.
fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure
You are
to the
correct. It is your fault.
You deserve
I'm
this.
glad you accept responsibility.
Shall we say 200 caps?
Given the
Nope.
risks I took to find your synth, I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose that's a fair request. 250 caps then.
Nope.
I've seen the resources you have here. I know you can do better than that.
Fine. 300 caps. I'd advise you not to push your luck any further.
Bitch, you
If you ever
tripping.
want my help again, you're gonna have to pay me some real caps here.
I can do 400 caps, but that's as high as I'm willing to go. Don't bother asking for a single cap more. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
And she's going to give you this nifty little gun. It's the Hitman's Maximize Institute rifle, and it gives you plus 10% damage while aiming down sights. And that concludes our arrival mission and winning favor with Acadia. So now I'm going to go back to Dalton Farm and save all my stuff in my chest, and then we are going to travel to the nucleus. Since we haven't discovered it yet, to get there, just go back to Southwest Harbor, and we'll walk from there. It won't take too long. When you get there, there's a interesting altercation going on. I'll let you
It's
know
Grand
that.
Zealot to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You, what are you doing here? Did Far Harbor...
That's a pretty grisly scene you walked up on.
So you're going to
Fight
answer
for
my
your right to
questions.
stay.
Are you here from Far Harbor?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope. he
So you will
deems
have
you
to
fit.
smooth talk your
Go to
way
the spring.
into the nucleus. They're not just going to
You
let
come
you
back.
in. He's
We'll
going to give
discuss
you a
and
little
join the
side
faithful.
mission. He will mark the location of a spring on your map, and we're simply going to go drink from the spring. And once you do that, you will start to trip balls. You get an achievement for tripping balls. Once you start tripping, you will hear a voice that says follow, and you are going to follow the shadow figure through the woods. There will be a lot of animals, but you can't fight them, so just walk past them. They're just part of your journey, shall we say. At the end of your destination, she will point the way towards a bunker, and you're going to fight your way through some ghouls, and we'll go from there once we kill all these ghouls.
Exercise that. It's time for a drink.
They are also all radioactive, so you'll probably have to stop and use some Radaway a couple times. Stranger danger!
Stop for a drink, yeah?
Alright, now that they're all dead, we'll make our way inside the bunker. And we basically need to search for the password to get into the terminal. You'll find a couple notes in here, but none of them hold your password. Instead, make your way over to the periodic chart on the wall, and then to the side of that you'll see it says Mother. You just need to get close to it and your character will discover that on her own. Or maybe his own. I guess I shouldn't assume that you're playing a female. Insert the password to the terminal, and that will open the door for us so we can get in there and get our relic.
Excellent.
Alright, make your way back to the nucleus and speak with Grand Zealot Richter, and he will let you in, and he'll also give you an outfit. They make it seem like you have to wear it, but you don't. In fact, I would recommend something that reduces radiation, as there will be a lot of it inside the nuclear sub.
Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, sister.
Alright, and that concludes our video for today. If you like this, please click the like button, please subscribe to my channel, and as always, game on, gamers!